Very important question during an interview. Do you have any questions for us? Remember, this is a golden opportunity for you to ask the recruiter about something that you would want to know. But it is also an opportunity for you to create a positive impact, a positive impression on the recruiter. Because it says a lot. It shows that you're confident. It shows that you genuinely want to have a communication process with the recruiter. Remember, right at the start, we spoke about this being a conversation between two individuals who are trying to make sense out of it and with a desired goal. The desired goal over here is to get hired and to hire the right candidate. So this opportunity is for you to create that two-way process of communication. Do you have any questions for us? Now, there are two situations. Situation number one is that the recruiter did ask you that, hey, do you have any questions for us? There are two situations under this problem. The under this question is, do you have any questions for us? There could be a situation where you do not have a question. There could be a situation where you do have a question. Let's talk about the first one. You don't have a question. In case you don't have a question, you will have to create a question. You will always ask a question if the recruiter has asked you to ask one, even if you don't. So you can look at the job description, something pertaining to the job, something pertaining to the duties, the responsibilities that you have to undertake, complete, something, any tool, any software that you will be using, any kind of workload that you have, something around the job description is to be asked. If you don't have any questions, create one. Don't worry. Absolutely not to worry. But if you have a question, obviously you will ask the question, but it still has to be pertaining to the job description. Let's talk about the second situation, that the recruiter did not ask you to ask a question. But there are two situations. A, you want to ask a question. There could be a situation where you genuinely have a question. It says that it's something to do with the tools, it's something to do with the job description. There is some clarity that you need pertaining to the job description, but the recruiter has not asked you to ask a question. What do you do in that case? You will not ask a question, even if you have one. Even if you haven't created one and you genuinely have a question, you will not ask a question till the time the recruiter has not allowed you. And of course, the second situation is in case you do not have a question. That's the best thing, that you will not have to ask a question because the recruiter never asked you to ask a question. But you will ask a question only when the recruiter asks you to. And you will have to create one even if you don't. So this is something, I mean, just watch the video again. This is a very important point. A lot of people mess up this question. Do you have any questions for us? Yes, you do. Create a question. It has to be a smart question, logical question from the job description, something pertaining to the role, to the responsibility, to the duty that you will be doing in the company. And this will create that two-way process of communication. The recruiter will be really impressed because it's nothing less than a conversation. Make sure you're asking a question.